Okay, so yeah, once again, I'm basically ready. And there's those 3 joining in. I'm not even surprised. Hold on, who are they? Okay. I was wondering where the first one was for a second. I think the first, I almost feel like the first thing I should try to do is separate these teamers. That might be the very first thing I go for. Wait, Endless is... No way. No way. Oh. What? I'm just gonna choose you. How did Endless get team captain? How? Oddball chose iPad Kiddo 3. You know what? I'm gonna choose iPad Kiddo 1. Oh yeah. Great start. Hold on. Endless is testing something out. Endless chooses Age a Sec. So... Endless chooses IDKZZZ. I'm gonna choose Endless. And Endless from the blue team is choosing the people on the green team. So, okay. I mean, the name's odd, I suppose. I would like to give a shout out to the 16 character limit of Outlaster names. While I'm here. actually do wonder if that could be condensed. I mean, oh yeah, I think... Yeah, that could definitely be condensed into the 16 character limit, like the whole thing. I wouldn't be surprised if it could be, I think. Oh, we're not done over there yet, apparently. We're not done on either of them. Okay. We pretty much got the wind sealed at this point. Gray team is also pretty close, but oh wait, green team is very close to candle number 4. I still call them candles for some reason. Yeah, gray still got it. Oh, a bit of lag. That was strange. Thought I saw something, but I didn't. Not this time, at least. But yeah. Endless chose a really good green team, apparently. So yeah. Time for our first elimination. Alright. Nobody's left yet. I feel like some people left during team selection, but not afterwards at the moment. Okay. No advantages used. This time the first vote goes to Nymph. Then Dusniela. Then Aegisec 2011. Oh, Is that a 4 to 1 to 1? I think so. Yeah, it is. Like right off the bat, the people on that team seem to be agreeing on their decisions on this one. Somebody on the green team left. No, somebody on the gray team left, I meant. Still 3 teams. Alright. Oh. Bangaranga also left. Okay. I don't know what iPad Kiddo 1 is doing. Right away, Pluto scores the first point for us. That was close, but I barely scored. Pluto left also. DG5Q is way ahead of everyone and scores that point. Nymph loses the lead. That one's a lot closer, but Preston barely scores. I think that's how to do it, yeah. C. Ortiz is crushing it. Kind of. Never mind, I take that back. Now it's Daniela in the lead, and Daniela scores. Oops, shift lock on again. No, I keep... No, it's Disneyella, not Daniela. Hello, Larry. What a comeback for the gray team on that one. Another point for us. This is going to be important for the gray team and the green team. They both need this. Gray is going to score, though. It seems like. But she did not leave enough time for the round to just end. So this does actually leave green with a chance to catch up, and they do. Now here's where things get interesting. For the team game bonus point thing, I want green to win. But yeah, that time gray was further ahead. There's a good chance for gray, I think. I don't know, let's see. iPad Kid 02. Okay, never mind. Yeah, gray scores. No, they've lost both times so far. And you sort of missed it, but Endless was actually voted the team captain of the green team, so he was actually making a few of the decisions on who goes onto the green team. But in the middle of that, I got him onto the blue team. So he was making decisions for the green team while being on the blue team. It was like half random, half Endless's decision. Also, I'm still taking note of the fact that there's iPad Kid 01, iPad Kid 02, and iPad Kid 03. Sounds like no, for sure. You could have seen that. I mean, I guess you could still rewind the footage back to like the first few minutes or so. The first vote goes to DG5Q. Then iPad Kid 02. Last time it was a 4-to-1-to-1 vote. Will people agree this time? The next vote goes to Disneyella. Then iPad Kid 02. Yep, now it's 3-to-1-to-1. So iPad Kid 02 gets eliminated. Them getting completely separated kind of messed them up a little bit. Oh. And yeah, there's Endless on the blue team. Because of course. So yeah. Two winners again. It is a two-person team. And yeah, Oddball left for some reason, which is interesting. Oddball was the captain of the gray team. Oh, I guess that explains why, she chose iPad Kid, whatever it was at the beginning. One of the other iPad kids ending up on the, green team was actually just one of Endless's random picks while he was still, while he's not in the server. So that was just luck. And then when I saw the opportunity, I just separated them as quickly as I could, almost. I'm scoring all the points. Gray team is keeping up though, but it doesn't matter unless the green team catches up as well. Yeah, gray team barely has a lead. Yeah, but yeah, we are still a decent amount ahead of the green team, so. We did take the lead over the gray team. Oh. Green team can't do much to catch up. Yes, CRT's got it every time. CRT is left immediately after scoring the winning point for her team, which is interesting. So yeah, green team has now lost 3 in a row. 2 of them have gone to overtime. So they've gotten kind of close. So yeah. So yeah, 4 people on the green team, one of them is getting eliminated. Okay, apparently it was all the way next to the bench and there's a vote view. So yeah, basically nothing. These hints could really be anywhere. Especially since I found one at the very end of the second elimination. Yeah. I feel like it's gonna be 3-1. There might be some allies on that green team. 1 vote goes to Nymph. 1 vote goes to Disneyella. Has Disneyella gotten a vote in all 3 eliminations so far? I think so. There's 2 votes for Nymph. Yeah, 3-1. Yeah, it is very possible. They're all just friends. Alright, now that leaves us with 7 people going into a team swap. Alright. So now gray and green are going to be the teams. I've been put with Disneyella and DG5Q. Oh, nope. There we go. Okay, I got a piece. Nice. I'm gonna get one of the piles back here. Okay. I'll let someone else take the one in front. We're still not done with our boat yet, but DG5Q is a piece. Okay. Both teams are finished. Okay, what happened to us all of a sudden? It seemed equal for a bit. It's suddenly 6-2. Because Neil just left immediately. That's surprising. DG5Q and IDKZZ are still here. I couldn't check the list fast enough, so... Endless has joined. Alright, let's see what will happen. DG5Q does not use a last chance. 1 vote goes to Endless. 1 vote goes to DG5Q. And the person voted out is DG5Q. That's 2 votes and that's enough. So grab your torch. Ooh, IDKZZ left. Wow. Endless left and rejoined. Interesting. Time for the redemption competition. Alright, it's Endless versus Nymph. And I'm just alone on this island. Both of them seem to be starting out sort of quick. Endless trying to bring 2 bananas at the same time. And it works. But Endless is still going quickly. He's already got 8 items placed. Again, I think Endless needs a fish and 2 flowers. I'm pretty sure he's in the leader now. Alright, Endless is down to his last item, which he's already got in his hands. That'll do it. Nymphs still have 4 remaining. Katie also left. Okay, now there's not that many people left at all. That was sudden. All right. I'm gonna have to try and go for some fast time using pinball struts at some point. I honestly didn't even think that glitch was still possible, but it is. Lucky Dell also left. Okay. I might be able to survive this one with just normal, ladder strats. Yep. Well. It's just us two now. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that one. Alright. Well, actually, welcome to the elimination. Alright, let's begin. Everyone else head back to camp. Okay. Welcome all to the beginning of the finale. Alright. So I think in terms of bonus points, I think there's 3 where Endless and I tie, and 5 that I win. I'm trying to think. Most individual, most teams, most active, most advantages found, and most votes for the eliminated player, yeah. And then we tied in most votes, fewest votes, and most nullified votes. I've had it once where, I used a vote block, and then 2 people left, including Endless, so the final 3 sequence happened where I was, able to cast the final vote. And that makes me wonder if it's possible for me to vote block myself in the final 3 twists, or get my vote stolen or whatever. I wonder if that's possible. We still have some bonus categories, starting with the most game-changing, nullifying the most votes. Going to both of us. Then the most under the radar, having the fewest votes cast against you. That one is going to be another tie, because Endless's vote from DG5Q does not exist, obviously. The best voting record, having the most votes towards the eliminated player, me, because Endless's vote towards DG5Q obviously does not exist. Then the most dangerous, having the most votes cast against you, goes to both of us again. Then the team player, winning the most team competitions, that one goes to me. And then the most competitive ends up going to me again. Fun fact, Endless won one game in the previous stream. Okay. So yeah. Well, that does it. I am now finally tied for 16th, but I will keep going. There's still a lot more to do. This game took less than 50 minutes. All right. Unlike last time, there doesn't seem to be any obvious teamers right off the bat. For some reason, I still call this the gigantic pinecone map. And I just sometimes I just end up coming up with just random absurd names for these maps sometimes. Okay, yep, there's the tie finally. I'll choose the one that'll be more likely to get picked earlier again. So now, I've got an idea. It's not working. Of course it's not. Okay, never mind. Endless still got on the team. Alright then. The server's filling up now, actually. Well, we've got a lead, I guess. I'm gonna be honest, I'm surprised we haven't lost that lead yet. Hey, I'm up here now. Yeah, purple team's getting destroyed. That did not work. Perfect. Bartbag spawned a safety block and probably immediately took that as well. Just like he took every advantage at the same time. Immediately. Now the only reason for me to wander around anywhere is for bonus point reasons. So yeah. People are leaving on the purple team. Well, I wonder how much Baby Tanisha's random vote is gonna affect anything. Just a moment from Queen So-So. They'd like to use last chance. Will it work? Not this time. The first vote goes to Bugogi. Then Queen So-So. Then Julity. Then LX3L. Remember that there's 5 votes in a 2-to-1 to 1-to-1 vote. The person voted out is Julity75. These teams are pretty uneven. There might be some kind of event. Yep, we're already getting rid of the purple team. This is already this is going to put us in a 9v9 situation. And with Endless in still, it's a 10v9 situation. We need 15 buoys. That's a lot. I've brought in multiple buoys, like, yeah. Somebody left on the gray team. Okay, there we go. Now you're doing it the correct way. And gray already has a point. Yeah, our team is almost throwing it the wrong way. That was miraculously close. I'm gonna try to score far. It worked. Purple L is also not throwing it, really. There we go. Purple L actually scores. So now... Willie... almost scores. I was very close. I was about to say also. Angelxo. They're pretty much all consistently waiting like 5 seconds before throwing it, and then almost scoring. That's like the third or fourth person in a row to do exactly that. And, oh, hey, Endless is here now. Okay. Wow. The rain is starting up where I am, by the way. Yeah, we've got good enough of a lead. We don't have to worry about it really now. I feel like this game's gonna take a while. Purple L left, I think. I think that's the username, at least. All right. Unfortunately, Omega Blocks left on the gray team, so now there's only 8 people there. There are only 8 people, yeah. But who's getting chosen? I think for Alex 3L, Bugogi, and Queen Soso, this is their second elimination in a row. Or second elimination appearance. The first vote goes to Pee Your Pants. The next vote goes to Ezekiel. Then, Queen Soso gets vote number 3. And then Kami. And then Barfbang. And then Alex 3L. So 6 different people got votes. Ezekiel was the first to get 2. But will it be 3 to 1 to 1 to 1 to 1 to 1? Yes, it will actually. 3 to 1 to 1 to 1 to 1 to 1. Ends up eliminating Ezekiel. I see what you're doing, Endless. Oh, he's gone. Okay. We're gonna have a team member steal. Oh, Nacho will be able to take a team member from Nuke. Okay, apparently Petney was chosen. Okay, now we've got to get people on the gray team. Why can't we just nuke the entire server? Just make them all orange team. Well, these two are also technically orange team. Nope, that's the wrong item. Nope, that's the wrong item. Oh wait, triangle. Nobody is putting down the correct pieces. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea if we even know what we're doing. I think we do, sort of, but I still can't tell. Where's the last one? What? Oh. We're still holding on to the lead. We're still holding on to the lead at least. This one, gotta put there. This one's going right here. Yeah, we've still got it. Okay. There we go. I think someone left on the gray team, not sure who. Oh, Al X3L left. Barf Bag is spawning a lot of advantages and is probably scooping them all up within 2 seconds. Queen Sosa also left. Even with the team member steal, the teams are still so unbalanced. Barf Bag uses an elimination exit. All right. All right. Still a few people getting votes once again. Oh, now we've got 2 votes for Kami. And then 2 votes for Pee Your Pants. So it's gonna be one of them that gets voted out here. The person voted out is Pee Your Pants with 3 votes, and that's enough. And also, apparently, after Ezekiel's shift in food intake, he is now turned into Owen. He is now 7v4. And we're going right into merge. And that's not even including Endless, so there's 12 people in merge. Alright, let's get started. Okay. Okay, we've got another elimination. I'm just gonna lose a couple times on purpose. My health bar is still not gonna go all the way down. Wow, that round took us all the way down to 3 people remaining out of 11. Alright then. I can still click in between all those and survive, really, with not many problems. F15 is surviving a while, but no, he falls too. Somebody else left, although once again I have no idea who. Actually, yeah, there's a different person that left, like right before that, and then somebody else. Oh. Barf bag shows off his nothing advantage and then dies. I might just keep it simple and choose F15. I don't even know who to pick at all, really, so. Alright, nothing used. The first vote goes to Larry. Vote number 2 goes to Larry again. Not a great start there. A third vote for Larry. A fourth vote for Larry, so someone's getting 5 votes. Then F15. Next vote, F15. 2 votes for F15. Yeah, there might be something going on. Then just one random vote for Pet Me. And then 5 votes, and then a 5th vote for F15. And the person voted out of Outlaster. I think it's a 7 to 4 to 1 vote. No, wait. 6 to 4 to 1. Yeah, there's only 11 votes. Yeah, that's interesting, though. Yep. I suspected that F15 and RA4R were teaming in some way. And I think they are. Oh, that's not good. I almost messed up that jump twice. Cammy left, and possibly some others. I'm not even sure the exact totals. But surprisingly, Pet Me and RA4R haven't. Actually, no, I think Hammy was the only one that actually left. Because there's 2 winners, I am just waiting for winner number 2. It is close between several people. Oh. I think those three were the only ones in that specific group. Although there might be like groups, but I don't know yet. I'm still kind of thinking about it too, but I think I've made a decision. I think my vote's gonna go towards Padme in this case. So Endless got 0 votes last time. I wonder if he's gonna start getting votes now. I'm gonna predict that he gets at least 2. First vote goes to a 4R. Then Endless. Then Padme. It could be just those 3, and it is. Okay, Endless only gets 1 vote. But this doesn't even make sense anymore. Rafora and Pemi both got 7 of the 8 votes combined. So yeah, there's our next elimination. And now, only 7 people remain. Okay. This. Otherwise, a really fast run. So this time there could actually be an advantage somewhere, but I have no idea where, obviously. I'll look this way. I might switch things up. I think I'm gonna switch it maybe to Lily instead. I don't even know. And we'll see what happens. 4R uses the last chance here. So what's the result? He is not safe. So, the first vote goes to Larry. Then Larry again. Then Lily. Then Lily again. 2 votes for Lily. Then Larry. And then the final vote. So it's a 3-3 tie. I didn't see either of the others on Bugoi's friend list, but the other two have their friends list disabled. So... the long pause makes me wonder if one of the votes was randomized. Two votes for Larry. And 2 votes for Lily. The person voted out of Outlaster. There's thunder, I think, outside. The person voted out is Lily. In a close 3-2 vote. Oh, this isn't over yet. I'll probably end up voting Bugogi this time, maybe. Oh, interesting. Angelxo left. Well, her and Lily both left. I had a feeling that those two were allies. But it turns out that's correct. They are. Interesting. The first vote goes to Larry. Next vote goes to Bugogi. I think the host is standing a little bit farther away from the table. Vote number 2 for Larry. Vote number 2 for Bugogi. 2 votes for Bugogi, okay. A 3rd vote for Larry. And the final vote. And that goes to Bugogi. We have another tie. These absurd ties don't end. This one is not as bad as the last one. Because in the 3-3 tie, Angelxo's vote counted against Larry, but this time, this time her vote can't do anything. That vote was way quicker. First vote goes to Larry. Then Bugogi. And the person that's voted out is Bugogi. That's 2 votes and that's enough. He places the vote card in midair, in suspense, like in dramatic fashion or whatever. So yeah, grab your torch. Bugogi, it is time for you to go. So yeah. We are pretty close to passing the 1 hour mark. I feel like Endless should have left to just skip redemption entirely. What if that just happened? But yeah, now it's Owen versus Bugogi in 1 round of copycats. Who's gonna win? Owen wins. All right. Is 16th place in the room with us? I think 16th place, or like the original 16th place, has been inactive for a while, if I remember correctly. I think 19th place is actively playing, though. I'm not sure about at this current moment, but like overall, still getting wins, I suppose. Oops. Yeah, usually that works. But yeah, there we go. Something's going on with those platforms. The advantages have despawned. Not that there were many to begin with, but they have despawned. And 4 hours also left. So, did I hit 16th place yet, though? I'm currently tied right now. After the previous game. So, yeah, I've been sort of thinking about when I'm gonna end the leaderboard grind at some point. I don't know exactly when, but like, I'm still unsure exactly how far I'm gonna get. For now, at least. I ever thought of coming back to the 25th century. I haven't even looked at the newer challenges, but that could be potentially interesting. I don't know what Roblox is gonna do about the Roblox kids stuff or whatever. Because as you can see, I still have not age checked, so I can't even access chat, and that means if I ever get put into Roblox Kids at some point, I'm still in, it still says I'm unchecked. But I don't know if it'll ever even put me on Roblox Kids, but if it does, then I'll be completely locked out of Sacrifice Sanctuary. The same thing has already happened to Friendship Island. I can't access that anymore without age checking. Yeah, for me, I'm also able to access Sacrifice Sanctuary. It only... So far, it only affects, anything 16 plus and above, but if I ever get put on Roblox Kids at some point by Roblox, then that's when I'm gonna be locked out of out of Sacrifice Sanctuary. But so far, I'm able to play it. Sacrifice Sanctuary is listed as moderate, so, and I think Roblox Kids is limited to minimal and moderated games. So, Endless takes the lead from the jury vote. But now for the bonus categories. Most under the radar and the fewest votes cast against you, that one is tied. Most observant finding the most advantages, that one is also tied. Most dangerous, having the most votes cast against you, that one is also going to be tied. And up next, we've got the most game-changing for nullifying the most votes. That one is also going to be tied. Then the most active, there's one I finally end up getting. And lastly, the best voting record, having the most votes towards the eliminated player. I think those first four were the only ones that Endless actually got, or the only ones that Endless could have gotten, and all four of them showed up first before anything else. So... yeah, at some point I'll probably have to look into sacrificing Troy, maybe. So yeah. Yep, 1040, and once this refreshes, that should be enough. But yeah, I'm currently thinking about how far I'm gonna push Leaderboard grind still. I still feel like I get this map more often than the rest. I feel like with my estimates, maybe top 10 will be as far as I take it. There are two parries in this server. I'm gonna separate them. Oh. Okay, that was quick. Alright. Time for the next decision. This feels like an alt username or something. That just doesn't seem like a main account. Also, they both have 18 at the end of their username. But one's just a display name. Only one winner for this one. Ooh, joins elimination too. Okay. Good start, I suppose. I'm waiting for the right moment. Okay. Okay, I didn't even score that point. Yeah, we might win. Waiting for the right time. Boom. Okay. That was crazy. Multiple people on the blue team left. The entire gray team is still intact, though. All right. Another person on the blue team left. They're down to 3 people. This could be another decently sized team swap. The last game I was in, I swapped to 2 teams into a 10v9. This one would only be like a 7v7 at worst. Actually, 8v7. But it might happen if someone on the blue team gets eliminated. So wait, so this is Perry. This is Perry. And now you're saying you're Perry? Are you? Well, Babooter uses the last chance. And wow, Babooter is safe. And there's also Rookie using a last chance. I'm gonna look into something. Wow, back to back working last chances. One vote goes to Babooter, does not count. Next vote goes to Babooter, does not count. Then Babooter does not count. Then the goat. Okay. Rookie got 0 votes. It's like a little under 3%. Also, the one thing I wanted to look up is this person and this person. They are on each other's friend list. So I had that suspicion. And it does seem like they are actually friends with each other. You have a tie between... I actually don't even know if that's a word for something inappropriate. And Bob 12368096. Two people on the gray team left. And it does appear that that last chance actually did save Babooter. So 18 getting eliminated will delay the team swap most likely. Actually, wait, no. If Bob getting eliminated will delay the team swap, the other person's elimination would ruin that alliance between this person and this person. But we've got 2 votes for Bob. Will Bob get any more votes? Yes, he will. But it could be, it still is anyone's game, 4-3. So it's still, he still could be safe. Is he? No, he's not. Bob, 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 0, 9, 6 with 4 votes. Rookie leaves immediately. So we're still getting a team swap after all that. Also, oh, all 3 of the Perrys left. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering who left. Oh. Oh, I guess we're going straight to the final 8. So no, it looks like a 4v4 team swap instead of what I thought would be probably a 7v7. How will the teams be rearranged? Okay. Interesting. Maybe we still have a chance, but at the same time, the Exploiter is on the other team now. We are gonna have to be quick. I'll probably just continue getting the bar ones out of the way. Just like I've always done. Okay, 3-1 now. Actually, I think we're far ahead of the gray team actually. Oh, I don't know. Actually, never mind. Oh no, Ephra is still messing up. Okay, no, we've still got far enough. We've still got enough of a lead. We're fine. Barf bag spawned to super safety. Actually, wait. Yeah, I did. Okay. Oh yeah. Even if Barfbag were to somehow get eliminated here, he'd probably use a safety, but yeah, even then he'd probably be able to win a redemption challenge against Bob. Maybe, I don't know. Alright. Barfbag only here. He's been here for several games at this point, even a lot of the ones that you weren't here for. Yep, the first vote goes to Barfbag, the second vote goes to Barfbag, and the last vote goes to Lil Meow Meow. With one vote, and that's enough. Grab your torch. So everyone else head back to camp. Ephra spawned a rebound safety advantage. Okay then. That is certainly timing to spawn a rebound safety advantage. This is one I've been getting so much more often recently. Can't find a good unoccupied corner. This is not going to be enough tiles. I have 23 currently available. Yeah, it's definitely not enough. I think I'm just gonna go with sabotage myself strats, because there's no way I can really win. This time, Lego Gen doesn't have as many possible toss to moves on Mega Blocks, so they find a person eliminated from the competition. Yeah, the Milwaukee team only has two people, actually. Barf bag, spawned an elimination exit. It keeps going. I do have some semblance of a plan of sorts. Possibly. Hello, Pimeness. I think I have made my decision on who to pick here. I might switch it up slightly and I might choose Jan for this. I'm thinking about it. Yeah. I'm not even exactly sure how much it matters, but I think I'm gonna stick with that decision. Why does that face look so, like, slightly off? Jan uses the last chance. there is still redemption available, so we'll just have to see what happens. Jan is not safe. We are not gonna have that 3 in a row for last chance usages. First vote goes to Jan. Next vote goes to me. Next vote number 2. Well, vote number 3 goes to Jan. That's 2 votes for Jan. Looks like a 4-1 though, so the person voted out is Jan. I mean, unfortunately, I don't like Legos, so yeah, it seems like there is going to be a bit of thunder. For some time. Yeah, I can definitely hear a bit of rain now. Ooh. Endless will help provide the commentary. Bob is AFK, and Lego is probably confused in some way. Okay, never mind. They both have... Both Meow Meow and Jan have water in their buckets. But Meow Meow is going significantly faster and has already filled up the first batch of water. It seems like there's going to be an extremely high chance of Little Meow Meow winning. In fact, she has already brought over her third bucket. Jan was able to bring over one bucket, I suppose. But Meow Meow has essentially won already. Just has to grab the key now. Oh, wait. It is just barely too short. So she is going to have to go over a fifth time. But she still does that with ease. And now she's got the key. And that's the end of the redemption challenge. And now we move on to box breakers. Alright. This is gonna be a lot of RNG, so... I'm not even gonna go for anything too crazy yet. Okay, I was able to get that fish, I think. It might have been a different fish because I think the other one fell through the floor. Shell. Alright, I am now up to 3. Great RNG, actually. Ephra's got the wrong item. Ephra and Lo Meow Meow both need one more item. Can they get it? Oh. Ephra had it in their hands. I've already got one piece of what I need. So... now I've got bad RNG all of a sudden. Okay. Well, there's 3 pieces. Now I need a flower. There we go, I've got my flower. All advantages are now gone as well. I think I've reached that point now in the day where there's going to be a lot of rain for quite a while. I will just have to hope for the best for now, I think. But I think should still be fine if things go according to plan. I can hear the rain getting louder. So... Lo Meow Meow finally shows up, and Endless is still non-existent. Endless is on the island of T. Malevu, by the way. I might end up choosing Ephra for this one. Probably. Ooh. A loud thunder boom there. I'm just gonna have to hope for the best. The first vote goes to Endless. Next vote goes to Ephra. Next vote goes to Endless. My phone is giving me notes of a severe thunderstorm warning. I don't think I've had a... It's been a while since the last power outage that I've had. And for quite a lot of these storms, I've not had any issues. But the main reason I've been playing it safe for a while is because, I feel like before... I feel like there was a stretch of time in the past where I've had a lot of issues with that. So I've always been cautious just in case. This one's interesting. We had a power outage yesterday that lasted the whole morning. That's really bad. I'm pretty sure I won't have... I don't think I'll have any issues, but I'll have to be careful, I think. I'm gonna try to bring as many bags over as I can, using a slightly different strategy. Boom, that is perfect. I have 6 bags now. Oh, that one popped out. I'm gonna sidestep for this one. Oops. There we go, and get this one. I mistimed that again. Nice. 15 points already. I had an off-stream high score earlier of 33. I'm gonna try to maybe break that. I don't think I will, but I'm just gonna have to go for it. I'm trying to gather as many small piles as I can. Boom, okay. Actually, don't know if I'll have time. I'll have to hope for the best, maybe. Alright. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. Okay, we're still going. There's 5. I missed number 6. Oh no. Yeah, I can't get that one in time. 30 points. I'm thinking about it, and I think I will once again be a bit careful when it comes to not risking what could happen if there's a power outage, because like all right. All right. I have made my decision. So yeah, Lil Meow Meow, grab your torch. So yeah, time for you to go. All right. So we are now into the final 2. So let's see what happens. Alright. So yeah. So we've got 1 vote for me. And the final vote going towards Trav, aka Lightbulb. During the last 2 rounds, the RNG for bonus points has been going like really favorably for Endless, as in getting every single bonus point where he ties in. Best voting record goes to me, I think, purely because of the final 3 votes. The team player winning most team competitions. Is that a tie? Yeah, it is. Most dangerous. Now that one's going to be only going to me. Up next we have the most observant, which ends up being another tie. Then the most game-changing for nullifying the most votes. Another tie. There should not be a power outage in the next 3 seconds, so I should be fine. The winner 6-4 ends up being me this time. We didn't see the fewest votes bonus point at all, so if that showed up instead of most votes, we would have had a much more interesting situation. So, I think I'm still gonna play it safe. Even though I don't think I will have a power outage issue, I will still probably end the stream now just in case, because there was one situation like many months ago where an outage has caused issues with this device, so I think that'll be it for now. So yeah. Anyways, that'll probably be it for now. I will return on Friday, just like usual. Maybe, I don't know if Sacrifice Sanctuary will be something I look into, but maybe. I'll think about it. Maybe even in case the Roblox Kids change goes unannounced and I'm just suddenly unable to play without having experienced it in the last while, so I don't know. I'll check it out at some point. I'll see you next time. See you next time on Friday, I guess, maybe. Actually, maybe I'll post a YouTube short about something random. I don't know if I will, but I don't trust myself with doing that successfully, usually. I don't know.